Why? Get scared of the moon right now. The moon is scary, right? I actually don't. I don't know a lot about FF4. I think the moon is towards the end. I think that isn't going to the moon like the thing, the famous thing that you do at the end of the game. So I assume it's evil. Oh, I'm that sincerely makes my day to hear. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to have such a nicey comment from a streamer who I enjoy a lot. Okay, the moon is not evil, but there is evil on the moon. So you're not going to the moon to defeat the moon. You're going to the moon to defeat the evil that lives on the moon. I see. I really should play FF4 one of these days. I think I would like it a lot. I think I would enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, well, thank you. FF4 seems like it seems like it has some cozy style of vibes. It's on my to stream list someday. But you know how it is with an RPG. You know how it is when an RPG is long. Oh, friendo, you're making a great point here. The moon did fall on Termina. I don't know. I don't remember that. As far as I can tell, the Clocktown Festival is still set to go off in 3 days. I don't know what all this business you're coming in here with all the masks and you're talking about. Yeah, I don't see all I see here is an empty rupee pouch. I guess it wasn't the moon's choice, but so obviously a lot in Majora when it comes to the nature of Majora is left kind of abstract and scary. And you go into the moon at the end. We're talking about moon endings, I guess. We're talking about the famous gamers trope of the moon ending. But you go into the moon, I guess, at the end. And like the various Majoras are in there, having a time. They're running around the tree. I guess the moon is not always falling on Termina. I guess that Skull Kid made that happen. Skull Kid and Majora. So I guess, you look at the moon and you're just like, damn. Surely that is an evil moon. But certainly a bad moon. A bad moon falling? Now I've seen everything. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hello friendo. Hello Fire Mountain. Tuesday, or as I like to call it, Kuribo's Tuesday. I've got a good feeling that we're gonna get to see ourselves in a Kuribo's shoe. Well, we're gonna see Mario in a Kuribo's shoe. We'll live vicariously through Mario, as we so often do in this twisted life of ours. True, the moon does shed a tear. It does shed a beautiful tear that is worth money or value. So, yeah. Much to think about. They should do a Majora's Mask prequel where you're the moon and you're just like chilling. You're just like hanging out and like smiling. And like it's like a little computer people sort of thing where you get to just kind of observe the people of Termina living their normal style lives. And you smile and you go, wow, cool. That's awesome. They shouldn't do that. They should do that and then You know, I think you're right. I do think you're right, but it is fun to think about. It is fun to. Here's a question: is Majora? I guess Majora is just like a petulant child, right? I guess that's kind of the vibe. He's a spirit. I kind of forget all the you know, the lore. Hi Higa. Hello. Welcome to Mario. Welcome to Karibo's Shoes Day. Welcome to Mario All Stars, the third one. It's number 3. Did everybody have an okay Tuesday today, despite the everything? I had a surprisingly good Tuesday. I was ready to work. It was snowing, but that was not a problem for me. I think, you know what? Do I owe the rare good feeling Tuesday to my own routines of self-improvement and the hard work I've been putting in, and maybe even some of the HRT I'm on? You know what? I think I'll actually go ahead and attribute all those feelings to Mario, to the promise of Mario tonight. Yep, that's right. Thank you, Mario, for everything you've done, for my mental and physical health. Snow can't stop me. Snow's never stopped me, except for when it does. But it is a surprising amount of snow for April, but it's still not enough to be concerned about, let's say. This is such a pokey track. Yeah, exactly. The thing that comes to mind is, doesn't one of the... I guess you played this more recently than I have. Fire, but doesn't Grandma tell you a story about, like, once upon, like, the 4 giants didn't want to play with the kid anymore, and the kid, because the kid was, you know, oh, he was a prankster or something. Maybe I'm mixing up the two. Maybe I'm mixing up my facts. Maybe I'm mixing up my tales of myths. Grandma's famous stories. Majora's Mask kind of kicks ass, eh? It's kind of a good video game. There's so many good video games. What a thrill to be able to play so many good video games, and even play some of them for you, the viewer. It kind of, every time I think about, I used to be a real, like, oh, there's so many good Zeldas, and I think that still, but every time I think about it, Majora's Mask, the esteem of Majora's Mask goes higher and higher. It's kind of like they were cooking unhealthy. Let's not, you know, mince words, but boy. Boy, oh boy. Plus, fun to roll around as a Goron, fun to swim around as a Zora. I go back and forth on Ocarina. I used to be a die-hard Ocarina contrarian. I was very, like, I bounced off of it when I was a lot younger. And as a result of that, I was always like, I don't think Ocarina's the 10 out of 10 everybody says it is. You know, back when Ocarina 10 out of 10 was kind of the default opinion of the average gamer boy. Since then, I've softened up on Ocarina of Time, and I think that there's a lot going on there that is extremely charming and kind of awesome. It is not without its faults. It is not without its things of age, but It is a... It is an interesting and remarkable and funny little game. They were trying to cook a lot. Yeah, I think that's the thing is now I feel like I'm a contrarian of that opinion now as well, where I'm like the things that have aged poorly about it are actually some of the most memorable parts of it. The stuff that like it's just kind of evidence of the strangeness that they were cooking with. IMO. You know, that said, I don't know if Ocarina... Well, I mean, I am currently playing Ocarina of Time, kind of, in a really silly way, every other Sunday. But I kind of... You know, it's there's a lot to like about it. And there's a lot of... I feel like maybe the randomizer gave me a new appreciation of Ocarina, where I was like, there's so many... They really packed so much into that game in a way that is fascinating. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes a classic game also has a Boo Beams room, and so you'll go, never mind. No thanks. I'll play Majora's Mask instead. And that is perfectly fair as well. Because once again, there's so many video games in the world. You don't need to play every single one of them all the time. You only need to play Mario 3. I'm gonna get up, fill my water up, and then we'll play some Mario 3, okay? You know? You know? I don't think I can dispute that. I don't think I can dispute that. All right, I'll be right back. I have a little folding chair where Yoda likes to sit, and there's a blanket on the folding chair. I noticed that the blanket had fallen down, and then I said, okay, well, oops, let's pick this blanket back up. Oh, it's so heavy, what the heck? Guess who was all tangled up in the dang blanket. You know it's Yoda. You know it was Yoda. That guy, he's always up to something, isn't he? He's always being a little bit silly. Now, Mario 3. Sorry, that is ontologically incorrect. That is an improper taxonomy. We are playing Super Mario All-Stars, everybody. All of the stars are here tonight. And we're continuing our journey through, you guessed it, Mario 3. I doubt we will complete the game tonight. It's a big one, and I intend to play every dang level. But I think we're gonna at least get to World 5, where Karibo's famous shoe lives. Karibo's beloved and iconic shoe. And right away, we're gonna put that shit on. And why not? When else are we gonna use the froggy? When else are we gonna be a funny little froggy? If not in the level of water, then where? Yeah, the problem with being the contrarian who says actually it's awesome when games suck is that you come dangerously close to defending Boobeam's rooms. And you risk your, you risk your credibility. I'm oversimplifying for the sake of hyperbole, but at the very least, I do think that Boobeam's room sucks in an interesting way. Do I know what is awesome? Do any of us know what is awesome? Frog Mario is awesome. He's so awesome that he's dead. He's died forever. I forgot that they have the little outline that discards when you get hit with a funny special suit. Well, Frog was cool when we had it, but now we don't have it, and now we have to... Never mind, we don't have to swim for shit. It hurts when you lose Frog Mario. Ah! It's agonizing. Hammer Brothers Mario... I feel like Frog Mario gets kind of... Frog Mario gets the short end of the stick in terms of the famous suits of this game, because it's not very useful outside of the famous levels of water. I fucking die. But boy, it feels great in the levels of water. In the levels of water, it truly feels like you're just a little froggy. That is, I mean, you know better than any of us here. You've played it the most recently. Ouch, also. That is exactly the problem, is it's like one tweak, just put a weapon energy next to you at the checkpoint. And maybe cool it on the Sniper Joes before the maybe put like a platform so the Sniper Joes in their tanks aren't so, aren't so belligerent. But no, it is the way it is. And it's not good. You know, it is good, though. Mario 3. Never mind. This game's kinda... Never mind. I think people gas up this game, and I don't know. I'm not so sure. I don't know about it. Like, it's, for 1990, I think it's alright, but... It's no Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It feels so freaking good. It's shocking about... I mean, I guess it's not shocking. It's... These early Mario games are known and beloved worldwide for their nice feel of game. Even Mario 1, with its slightly clunkier controls and jump, still feels baller compared to most of 1983. Hello, S. This game is no Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That is undeniable. But then again, what is? Hello. When is Mario going to get a sword? Has Mario never had a sword? I guess that he's not really a weapons guy. Sonic the Hedgehog is pure bliss. There is no denying this. So, previous stream, I mentioned off-stream... Sorry, So, Let me start this one over, folks. Last stream we played some We Heart Katamari. Yeah, Sonic has had a sword. Like, get with the times. Uh, last stream we played We Heart Katamari, but it was voted on in a poll, all of which were games adjacent to my recent enjoyment of the humble retro achievement. I've been getting into the old retro achievements lately. And I recently said, you know what? Let's actually try, rather than just going, like, rather than just doing the weekly achievement, which is pretty, these guys are back, by the way. Which is pretty good. A beautiful star. Once again, no rest for humble Mario. The plumber's work never finishes. Gosh. Yeah, anyways. TLDR, this is a long and roundabout and convoluted way of saying, I'm trying to get all of the achievements for Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And that has been interesting. There are some fun and funny ones in there. There are some that are a little bit on the tedious side, but overall, I'd say that it all seems quite doable and powerful. The hardest one is, I think, there's one for beating the entire game basically without dying. That seems evil. That seems fucked up. And there's a couple of other fucked up ones. There's one that's fucked up in an interesting way, which is you have to beat all of Green Hill Zone, Acts 1, 2, and 3, but with less than 1,000 points at the end. I have no idea where to even start there. And then there's just like some normal stuff, you know, get 100 rings. Yeah, as I understand, it would be no killing enemies. And yeah, also cross the finish line sometime between 5 minutes and 9:59. Another interesting one is there's not a lot of, like, clear the level this fast, clear the level in under this much amount of time achievements. If memory serves, the only one that there is for that is, Marble Act 1. There's an achievement for clearing Marble Act 1 in 90 seconds. Which seems doable, but it's just a interesting level to put that achievement in. Anyways, I've been having fun with that. I thought, you know, I really like Sonic 1. I feel like I'd probably like Sonic 1 more than average. Because I grew up playing Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, I'm of the rare vintage that actually prefers Sonic 1 to Sonic 3 and Knuckles as a whole, which is you know, not a take I stand by as correct, but you know. I mean, I kind of get it. Sonic 1 is not without its problems. It's not without its points of friction. I'm really getting owned here, guys. None of these doors go to where I want them to. Yeah, that is that I can't abide. People really, you know, they really want that spin dash, I guess. I can't blame them. The spin dash is fun and cool, and we like it. But I don't know. Sonic 1 just has a certain Je ne sais quoi. I think it's paced quite... Yeah. Now, some of the complaints about Sonic 1 that I will hear... a certain Genesis Qua. Fucking true. Yeah, it's definitely not necessary for Sonic 1. Am I... Is something the matter with me? Am I okay? It's definitely necessary for Sonic 3, and it certainly helps a great deal in Sonic 2. Time up, by the way. Yeah, I think it's probably hard to go back to if you're used to Sonic 2 and 3. People don't like it. But weirdly, it's also the only one... The special stages in that one are, you know... Famously... They're... I don't know. I keep saying famously. Okay, is it the middle one? Is it just the middle one that I've missed every single time? No. The first one? No. Didn't think so, but I'm going to just do them. I'm just going to do every door in order. Politely, nicely, rather than just going randomly and rambling about Sonic 1 special stages, which are the only special stages I can consistently get all the Chaos Emeralds in. You know, consistently enough. Sonic 2, I really struggle with. Same with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 1, though, despite being, like, so kind of slippery and weird feeling, I still don't really have a problem navigating those particular special stages. And surely it's this one. No? Well, there's a lump, which I certainly would love to have. Also, 2 of pipes. Is this what's confusing me? Is this what's mixing me up? There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised. Is it like a... It must be a, maybe a 1-up expires after a certain amount of time, or is it like a sprite limit thing? Only so many power-ups? Sonic 2s are hard. They all kind of come down to... You know, trial and error and effectively memorization by the end of it. But Sonic 2's especially. Sonic 3's I've never done, but I could see myself conceivably doing them someday, you know? Sonic 2, though. As much as I love Sonic 2, as much as it's probably my favorite of the... Hey, Tuppy! As much as it's probably my favy of the ones, of the, you know, 1, 2, CD, 3 Knuckles. Those special stages. Man, oh man. Yeah, the execution is much more generous in Sonic 3 due to the grid. know? I think you are absolutely right. I think you've hit the nail on the head. You know, it's not that there aren't completely valid criticisms to be made of even the best of Sonic games. It's just that the tone people often take is, you know, the derision of like, oh, this is your best? Your best game, doesn't even have a spin dash? Your best game has, like, there's, you know, have you not seen, like, the Ice World and Pipe World of this game? Like, there's all kinds of, I don't know. And plus, I'm also, you know, there's an even stupider part, not stupider, that's too mean, but there's an even more naive part of myself that's like, why do we gotta pit these bad bitches against each other? It's okay, the console wars are over. There's so many good games and you can play as many of them as you'd like. Fine. But at the same time, it's also fun to get into, you know, it is fun to be like, I like this game for this reason. Well, I like it for this reason. Fire Mountain, wake up. Wake up, you need to wake up. The console wars have been over for 20 years. I have terrible news about the Dreamcast, despite our considerations. It's not coming back. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. These jellyfish are, despite being basically just a Spike's obstacle, they are among the cuter enemies of this game. They're so cute with it. And yeah, that is another thing, is yeah, even, you know, it is kind of a Marvel 2 soundtrack situation, isn't it? Where people were like, I'm gonna take you for a ride. I have a vivid memory of being at a sleepover in high school, and forgive me for this, but we were playing Brawl, and the song Supersonic Racing came up. And boy, we were all laughing. We were all going, oh my goodness. Whoa, lyrics like this. Everybody. Lyrics like this, oh my goodness. Wow. This Sonic, oh my goodness. What a silly and cringe song that Sonic has. But yeah, then I, you know, then I grew up and realized that Sonic R's soundtrack is simply goated beyond belief. And yeah, I remember feeling a lot of, like, I remember feeling very embarrassed by Sonic Adventure 2, even though I also enjoyed playing it a lot. It's weird. It's weird. We can't simply enjoy things. We have to filter it all through freaking society. We can't just admit to ourselves that Shadow the Hedgehog is cool. Yes. That's exactly it. It's wishful of me. It's wishful thinking of me, you know, to act like we don't live in a world where Sonic and Mario are constantly at war. Yeah, and it's not that you, Fire Mountain, are specifically pitting pitting these two bad bitches against each other. You see Mario and you have a strong response. It is normal, in fact. Many go their whole lives not even thinking twice about Mario. Many simply see the plumber and go, wow. Spike is here too, by the way. They've been bringing this guy back. They've been bringing this bald motherfucker back. This absolutely sick freak. He's back and he's you know, he's playing tennis or something. Is he in Kart World? Has he made an appearance there? He's pretty good. I am happy to see him back. I'm not immune. I'm not immune to a funny little guy. Now this is the level. Oh. Oh, it's the level. I see. Okay. Well, I suppose there's no one to blame but myself for that one. The star as a consumable item is so funny. You're not gonna get any use out of it. Maybe if it lasted like a touch longer. Yeah, you might as well free up the slots in your inventory sort of situation. These are funny guys. What a funny ghost creature to put in your video game. Very weird guy. Also, yeah, speaking of boring, it's this guy again. Who's ready to fight him 99 more times? Bring back the ghost bars. Someday they will. Someday they will. Someday they will charge you $999 US for the exclusive Ghost Bar DLC of Mario Kart Odyssey 2. Coming to the Nintendo Switch 3. Rest assured, if there's a nugget to be mined, if there's a nugget of nostalgia to be mined for profit, Nintendo will simply make it happen. Oh, this is, you know, I talk my shit, and look at me immediately proving myself wrong due to that. Never mind. Star's still useless. It is satisfying to take him out, though. The entire Ghost Bar as a new Mario Kart character. Yeah. They have to drive a car. She just comes back, and good for her, honestly. You can't keep a good fish from coming back. He's hungry for Plumber. What? Hold on one second, everybody. I've got an Automod to reward. Holding this message for sex-based terms. Gonna go ahead and allow ad permitted term going to fuck in. And I'll tell you, in response to that message, I've never seen the Super Mario Brothers movie 1993. I want to. It's every new fact that I learn about it, such as the fact that Mario and the giant fish from World 3-9 were made to fuck. It just sounds like a bizarre delight. And I always think about the quote of the quote of Bob Hoskins being like, "I was King Lear." Looking at this fucking guy on a little dinky 90s CRT and being like, Jesus Christ, I used to be King Lear. I used to do Shakespeare. And also there's I believe there's also the Dennis Hopper quote. Dennis Hopper famously playing King Koopa. He says his kid asks him like, why did you do this movie? He was like, I did it so that you could have shoes. I did it so to for my family. And he was like, I didn't, and the kid was like, I don't need shoes that badly, Dad. Pretty good. Got him. That said, despite the movie's rancid reputation, I would still like to see it. Fire Mountain, that sounds amazing. Also, there's a minor key funiculi funicula. Guys, movies are saved. Movies are back in a big way. Movies are here. Wait. Did I already? Yeah, I wasted my hammer on the spade game. So I don't get to take a boat. That's okay. What do we think about these little one-screen funny pipe interludes? I think they're kind of cute. They're, like, objectively a waste of time, but I don't know. They're kind of cute. Oh, he's Rhino! Oh, this guy's so pissed off. Bum ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum. Wah wah. Rocky wrench. No. See, if you just softly say no, all the bullet bills will pass you by. They'll feel too bad about shooting you. And they'll simply drift on by without a care in the world. No. Okay, no problem. It's simply fine. It's simply fine, everybody. It's alright, everybody. It's not the sort of thing anybody needs to worry about ever again. And hey, the nice thing about, taking out the whole damn map, this, fucking up and having to chase down the airship business is of no consequence. You simply go get them. Bum ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum. La 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 la. Oh dear. Oh. Fine. Now for this famous device that everybody loves. Everyone's #1 obstacle in Mario 3. It is funny that these guys can just lift you up out of the ground. Oh, how will I ever reach the dreadful ship now? Like this. Bum ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum. Silly stuff. Silly stuff on display from yours truly. This time we lock in. This time it's no more jokes. No more silliness. We're literally aboard Bowser's aircraft. And you're laughing? Oh, this is funny to you. Um. Um. We're just ignoring you guys. Your bait. Word bending. Snack report. Hello. Hi. Good. Merry beanbending to you. We're just about to, if all goes well, we're about to defeat World 3 of Mario 3, if you can believe it. Wow. Let's go. Just like that. Wendy's awesome rings have been destroyed. How are you doing? On this Twisted Tuesday. Yay! We do it! Give it up for Small Mario, everybody. Thank heavens! Bad! No! I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope good times come soon. Ah, wrist and arm pain. That is simply no good. That is frustrating as fuck. Well, I'm sending my finest healing energies in your direction. Time will tell if they do their stuff. By the way, the white block contains magic powers that will enable you to defeat your enemies. And Princess Toadstool was kind enough to enclose a jewel that helps protect us. It's absolutely true. Oh yeah. I forgot about this being one of the world themes. I think World 3's map theme is still my favy. That's the music box. The music box is a jewel. It's a trinket, it's a knickknack. It was mined from the earth and then refined. A Tango, customize your dad. You're just in time to see us arrive right here in Big World. The biggest world around. Look at how big everything is. What in the heck? Oh, who could call a game like this boring? Who could call him... You think a boring guy would go to a place where everything is large? No, no, no. No, no, no. You know very little about 3 in World. That's fascinating. That's so interesting. I always thought 3 in World were the biggies, the ones to beat. Everything is so large in World 4. Well, listen. You're about to learn a lot about World of Mario 3. Because it's right here. Look at this. Can you believe it? They made 3 of these damn things. And the third one, boy oh boy. It's chock full of levels, secrets, power-ups, and more mushrooms than you can shake a Koopa at? Well, if you have that wish, you better steer clear of World 4, because bad news. I think it's interesting to me that there are like giant piranha plants that fit in these pipes, but there are also just the normal ones that spit fire, and they are just hanging out on the right of the pipe. Very funny. Very silly. They only have so much space on that beautiful NES cartridge, I suppose. It's understandable. 3 is a game where it's easy to kind of skip around it due to the flutes. And so you can kind of like pick away at it piecemeal, sorta. But today, or I mean, you know, my goal is every one of these dang old levels. A completionist's quest. Diddy's completionist quest. Mushroom. Still don't have any hammers, eh? Well, if I had a hammer, I could hammer in the morning. I could hammer in the evening. All over this land. This guy is great. It's kind of awesome that they have... I mean, he doesn't fire as aggressively as the famous Hammer Brothers, but they still were like, you know what? We can make Hammer Brothers worse. I think it really comes down to preference. My experience was... Probably my first experience with this game was via All-Stars, and then I had like a period of like a decade where the only time I played 3, I was playing the original NES version. Yeah, the main thing that this game brings to the table is it has saving. It has saves and lets you save your game. Yeah. Word bending has the right of it. If you don't mind saving a state, or you don't mind a game over sending you all the way back, and I should say they do have continues. So if you don't mind, you know, powering through. If you're just like, today is the day I've set aside for beating Mario 1. Fuck yeah, go for it, I say. But, you know. Maybe have save states handy, just in case. Just in case that last world bears its fangs a little too much. Because, boy, that last world is a bit of a nasty guy. Should I? Yeah, let's do one more level before the break, okay? This funny castle. What's so funny about this castle? Well, it has little candle fires that are alive and have little feetsies. Also sideways swamps? Holy moly. What will they think of next? Okay, now to do a really fucked up thing, which is this. The Maverick Thwomps, the Rebellious Thwomps. World 8 in this game is also quite freaky. There's a couple levels that are maybe as bad, maybe even worse than some of the... stuff in World 8 of Mario 1, but... we'll get there when we get there. And I would be surprised if we got there tonight. Let's say this is a big ol' what the pipe. Pipey. I have not played 3 Mix, but I've heard of it. Is it a hack of this, or is it like a SMBDX, like a fan game engine sort of situation? Annihilated. Annihilate, charge, annihilate, charge. Ah, haha. I've definitely heard of it, but I've never actually played it myself. Ooh. That's high praise. I'll have to check it out.
Great, Eggman. There should be a security door somewhere in this room.
Great, Eggman. Alright, let's see if we can figure out the security door. Nope. Nope. Eggman tried, but he couldn't quite make it happen. Great, Eggman. Whoa, Lakitu. Great, Eggman. Setting that thing up made me realize that there is such a... I really am fond of the radio compression. that so many of the voice lines get during so many of the missions, especially in Cannon's Core, but elsewhere as well. Rouge, what are you doing? The bomb's going to explode! The distinct crackle. As far as Tails knows, Eggman hit... Well, no, that's not true. It is a bit rude of Tails, but I don't know. Perhaps calling him Ivo is too familiar, you know? Leaf. You could just call him Robotnik, but again, maybe that's too formal. Maybe Eggman is kind of you know, an endearing sort of nickname. Anyways. Actually, no. Let's kill this man first. Great news. Man defeated. And a smiling jewel is our reward. My unstoppable round start projectile is gonna make quick work of these guys. Yeah, I call him Doc, and that's kind of, they're gonna be like, oh, hey, nice reference, Foxboy. Nice reference, fuckboy. Ooh, Eggman calling Tails Prower is good. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Also the dancing flowers on this one are cute. Okay. About an hour. About an hour of stream. Appropriate time for me to take a break, I think. So I'm gonna get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, hydrate, you know the drill. I advise you to do the same. Or don't. You're your own person. You can do whatever you want, all the time. Whenever you want, all the time. It's not clear what they meant by this, but regardless, here comes Melon Bread. So be on your best behavior, okay? So mournful. Oh my goodness. The saddest music of a break that anybody's ever heard. Such melancholy does not befit our friendly guy here. You might have heard of him. That's right. It's the plumber named Fire Mario. No! The giant Koopa killed me. Took away my beautiful fire. Now I'm just Raccoon Mario. With my famous tail and my awesome P-speed. What the? Bullet Bills are doing what now? Shit. Well, I guess I better die. I guess I better jump into a pit. Guess I'll just jump into a freaking pit. Remember Bullet Bills? These are them now. Feel old yet? Bullet Bills got a major overhaul in Super Mario Bros. 3. And we're going crazy for it. The new Bullet Bill is everything. 11 reasons why Bullet Bill is outside of your house this holiday season. And by the way, I don't think that actually came through at all. Sound of a can opening. Can of ginger ale. Nothing untoward. It is a work night. But sometimes you want a can of Canada Dry. You say, I'll have that. Catatonia type creature that we just made there. Bum bum bum. Ah! Bill Blasters. I guess the cannons, right? Yeah, sure. Can't just be a cannon. No, no, no. Look, Canada Dry, but who's wet? I don't know. Also, I'm not even sure if Canada Dry is a Canadian bev, so I don't think I'm, you know, I don't think I'm doing my part when I take a sip, unfortunately. There are many products I'm making a conscious effort to buy Canadian, or at least not American for. But Sody Poppin' Snacks, I don't know. I don't think that global trade hinges on me having a sippy of Canada Dry. Personally. Hinges on a lot less than that, seems like. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Oh, just a little topical humor for the fans of topical humor. The Goombas are wearing shoes. The Goombas have that shit on. Oh, I'm sure it will. Many such cases. Oh yeah, I haven't engaged with the gimmick of this level, which is its tiny, huge island. Oh, no, you know what? There is a little thingy on it. And presumably this is a can design, so I'm sure it's before all this shit really went off, but proudly bottled in Canada. CanadaDry.ca, Mississauga, Ontario. Now, presumably, despite all this, it is probably owned by, you know, PepsiCo or Coca-Cola or some other largely American conglomerate. But, hey, bottled in Mississauga. So there. Take that. Can you bottle a can? You ought to bottle a can. I feel like I'm rich with P-Wings. I have 2 P-Wings. 2 P-Wings does not riches make. Well, since I don't really have... Since I'm not skipping levels this time, let's burn these bad boys. Pewing. Pew pew pew. Whoa, those are some unstable donut lifts, my friend. I guess that's famously their trait, is that they don't support Mario for very long. Donut lifts, but who's way in? Yes. Ah, that jump is a little bit fucked up. That jump is a little bit nasty. It's fine, though. Now, this is a very, very familiar arrangement. This feels like an arrangement straight out of Mario 1. Except for the presence of a P-switch, I suppose. And then this. Suddenly we're in Pipe's realm? Pipe, pipe, pipe. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Oh, this is the level where the famous, you know, tool-assisted speedrun goes to do the credits warp. This is that level. At least I think this is that level. To lift a donut. No, it isn't this level, actually, because I think that level has a bunch of Koopa shells that you are meant to align in an XY position, such that, you know, you send an instruction saying, kill all video games. Oh, lots of plenty. If only I had a flight. If only I had a tail. Funny level. A lot of weird little secrets and knickknacks hidden about in this one. Also funny that the part that most, out of any part of the game, most explicitly seemed to evoke Mario 1 level design also had a little P-switch in it that went into a secret little pipes challenge. Help! Help! Oh, he's Ape! He's become Donkey Kong Jr. The animation isn't perfectly synced up, but it does kind of look like Donkey Kong Jr. is, singing the, like, twinkly part of the song. Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong! Give it up! Put your hands together! I believe It looked like he had the little J on his shirt, so he was DK Jr. as depicted in Super Mario Kart. At least that's what I saw. That's how I interpreted it. Also, I could be wrong. I haven't bothered to look this up, but I think all the transformations are changed in this one from the NES version. I don't think it was Donkey Kong Jr. Customize your dad. I don't think I know. I know for a fact that that has been said many times. With sincerity. I've probably said it myself at least once. And meant it. Not as like a, you know, not as a bit. I mean, have you seen him on the multiple Smash Brothers? He's ready to kill. He's violent. He's the strong silent type. No DK Jr. in the King Sprites for NES, eh? There you go. Confirmed on multiple fronts. Thank you, my humble chatters, for checking my facts and keeping me honest. No. I was playing with fire there. Ah? Am I right, folks? That was not intentional. I don't think. Yeah, let's not use a P-Wink just yet. It's just a thing. Yeah, in Smash, in the Melee intro, he looks determined, but in Brawl and like every other Smash since then, he's like, he's never the like fun-loving Mario. He's always like intense. He's like holding others back. World 3's king is just a Mario in a cape? Yeah. Any such cases. In a different life, perhaps Mario would be sitting on the throne, and would-be king would be out here taking to the skies. Yeah. They gave him a tribal tattoo in one of the Game Boy Advance SP ads. They were trying to push Badass Mario hard, and almost certainly there was a child who bought it and said, wow, I thought Mario was for babies, but he's actually kind of badass here. He's kind of nasty. He's kind of got that shit on. I don't know why I've been saying that in particular phrase so much today. I suppose I'm allowed. I suppose it's legal to say it. It's normal. He was so angry. Yeah. Yeah, in Mario Sunshine, he is wronged by the system of justice. Since then, I think they've kind of softened, and Mario's just kind of like a funny, silly man now. Which is fine. He does seem to have a certain joie de vivre in what I've seen in the Mario Kart world, which is good. Whoa, this he's got the glasses on. And he's blue. He's not mad in Sunshine, no. Yeah, he's just kind of like, oh well, I guess I'll collect 120 shines. Woohoo! He's got those MFN things on. Glasses. Okay. What's the next world? Is it Ice World next? Oh no, it's freaking... How could I forget? The thief who stole the whistle has escaped to the east side of the sand dunes. And, by the way, a jewel. I have heard good things about that Mario Eclipse mod. You know what? They get to take a nap. They look so peaceful. Sunshine is fascinating. I do really like Sunshine. It is not without its problems, but it does feel quite nice to use that funny water jetpack. Oh, the Chomp of Chains? What? Oh, you mean those flowers? Oh man, that's right. Yeah, how quickly I forget that you're not as familiar with this game. Yeah, those guys are awesome guys. Those are classic beloved guys. Flip over any. I flipped over any. It says press any button, but I'm looking at my controller and I don't see... All I see is the start select. Freaking, Okay, now this is the level... This is the level where I fell to the bottom and we were playing on a very old copy of ZSNES. The kind where the transparency effects didn't work. And I got there and I was just like, what? Oh, okay, I guess I don't get to play the game anymore. Okay. Although I think that happened earlier, like... I was probably using flutes to get here. In retrospect, because it's not like... It's not like I would have been able to get past World 3 at all with those transparency problems. Press a New York button. In a New York button. Ooh. Everything can change. What? What the heck? Fuzzy Beetle should not have arms. I think you're right about that. I think that's so far the one true miss so far. In addition, those particular guys with their arms and their throwing are so hard to dodge, even on a good day. There we go. Fascinating little level here. Whoops! I decide not to risk it and simply go forward in my Smollend form. That's what Mario's thinking. That's how Mario would narrate this in the novelization. Pum. Tanuki. I did it all for... Is it time? Is it time? Let's take care of this castle first. Then we will have earned the most special time of all. The most important time of the evening, certainly. It is no problem. I am unconcerned. What did you guys call these things growing up? I think I called them waffles. I think I thought that they were like glowing waffles due to the weird grid pattern on them. Boost sprites are so cute. Not enough people are willing to talk about how boost sprites are so cute. They are so embarrassed. They are shy. I was asking that very question of Headband last stream. Why do they have those headbands? Disco balls, I feel like, was also the common one. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. All right. All right. This is what you're here for. This is what you're here for. This is exactly what you're here for. You know what? Let's go green all the way. Let's green all the way. Oh, front-facing frog suit is quite vile. That I can't deny. Nuki Nuki 9 doors. Up and down the world 5 block. And you've been Nuki Nuki 9 doors. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The shoe. The big fucking boot. The world's most awesome shoe that everybody loves and remembers. Shoe. Hello, Moowear. You're just in time for shoe. We should. What if you were named Karibo's Moowear? Something like that. It's the freaking big shoe, and we're a frog inside the shoe. Can you believe it? And it has a weird little wind-up key. The shoe is true. I remember as a kid, it took me so long to, you know, you hear so much about the iconic Karibo shoe, but then you come here and you bop the Goomba shoe on the head, and it dies and takes the shoe with it. You don't get to ride the shoe. And I said, what the fuck? What are they talking about? It took me so long. There you go. Karubi's shoe. The SMB3 cartoon is so... Man, I hope Chess streams some more of that. Some more of those cartoons, because those are truly demented cartoons. I hate when I forget to wind my shoe. Also, the shoe is already gone. Also, the frog suit is already gone. These simple, fleeting pleasures we must make the most of. They're so delightful. I'm so weak to freeze framing a cartoon. You can freeze frame a cartoon all day and it's over for me. Like, all smiles. All right, time for this awesome and normal castle where nothing weird will happen. Normal. Normal. Ooh. It's fine. It's so okay. It's simply normal. Oh. You know, I'm looking at the swamps closer. They're kind of doing a Barry 19 mischief a bit. Brow furrowed, a little bit of a colon-free 3 face. Oh, and then the true castle. The castle of gold. Stretching towards the heavens. Harrowing. Perilous. I love the little gold brick guys. The betrayal. And can you believe it? There's a whole this level isn't only it's not only 3 levels and a couple castles. No, no, no. No, no, no. We go to the damn sky. What a twist. Really cool. This is probably my favorite world in the game. I know Sky's world is somewhat old hat for a Mario, but they execute it damn near flawlessly. Oh wait, then there's these things here as well. Never mind. What if it was a cloud? What if clouds were real? Great. Awesome. No problem. If it sucks, fly over the whole level. Who give a shit? I've been really blowing it at the spade matching game. Flip over any 2 cards in. Yeah, the level themes of 3 are really well executed. What if I did this and Airman was there? Oh man. That might be too awesome. Mario 3 has cool stuff going on. Now that said, I really like World. I really like World a lot. I think it's a heater. I think it's got the goods. You're negging Mario, but it's okay. Mario needs it every once in a while. Mario needs to remember... Also, these guys, these fire chomps of the sky. It was all a play. World does have the vanilla factor. I can't deny this. There's even a whole level called Vanilla Dome. A whole world, I mean. Yoshi Island. Now Yoshi Island. Now that's what I call gaming. World has game design, but it doesn't have sauce. I am inclined to agree. I think it is a little bit sauceless. But it's hard for me to tell because I've played a lot of World, and so I have a hard time saying, like, is it sauceless or have I just played it 100 times? I gotta play DK94. There's so many video games. Forest of Illusion, interesting. I always thought that Forest of Illusion was one of the less popular worlds. Happy Tester made a roulette minigame like that for use on streams. That's smart. Also, these guys are here now. Check out this peril. Ah, I die. I don't know. It really goes. I really go back and forth on 3 versus World. Right now, I really like 3. Right now, I really like 3 because I'm playing it. Ooh, and Final Fantasy. There's so many games, guys. Yeah, only someone who's really sane and normal is brave enough to say, I should play Final Fantasy 1. It's often the most normal kind of video game you can play. Fire Mountain, you need to play FF8. And you will, I think. And that'll be great. Shit.
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
Madam President Secretary? Yes, it is. This is the stage I would like to go to. Ooh, Phantasy Star 1. Shit. That'll be an interesting one. That is not a game I know next to nothing about the Phantasy Stars. Other than very surface level stuff. Yes! Off-stream card grinding. Let's freaking go. Card. Tipple Triad. They gotta bring this horrible fire chomp of the sky back. And they probably will someday. There we go. We got through that level. Toughy, but short. Ah. I think that would have been Catatonia who was playing all that. Also, I've got so many freaking P-Wings. Yeah, that would have been Catatonia. Wow, holy shit. From fucking downtown Lakitu gets me. You gotta respect it. That kind of shot making is really good. Oh, true, yes. Fire Mountain is in Keda's Etrian Odyssey party. So I can see how you would get that mixed up. Now this is a fucked up castle. Are you telling me there's lava on the ceiling? What the? On the subject of Mario World, I really want to check out and play through the Super Mario World from Memory ROM hack. That was making the rounds, I don't know how long ago. But God, that is such a... I played like a world of that, and the feeling is so fucked up and uncanny. At least if you've played a lot of Mario World. I'm tempted to play Mario World, like, soonish after this, but I would rather play the fucked up memory version of it. They're called Paw-daboos because they come up from the ground in pods. They're called Pee-daboos because they peel off of the ceiling. Wow. That's so interesting. That's such a I didn't know that gaming. Beheading a lot of fish. That's awesome. Or like Fisher Mountain. Lakitu, why don't you leave me be what I ever do to you? Holy shit, he hit me with the absolute perfect precision. Lakitu is a much bigger threat in this game than any of the other games we've seen him in yet. He's got that Steph Curry shot. It's kind of scary. Flip of. What do they call it? Flip when you flip of. You don't have to say every single thing that enters your head, you know. Yeah, you know. We all love to maintain a funny stream of consciousness, but like, come on. You know, get serious. Get realistic. Grow up. I, for whatever reason, thought that I would be able to go through that platform rather than bonk my silly little head on it. Oh no. The dread feeling of a chat message being singled out as dire. You don't have to say everything, that's true. It's tempting, but you really don't have to say every single thing. If anybody knows how to stop saying every single unfunny thing that enters your head, let me know. Of course, don't actually let me know, because everything I say and think is awesome and funny and so cool and so, witful and satirical. And also smartly analytic. And just a little bit twisted as well. And heroic and brave and... you know. Yeah, I think I was around when it happened, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I certainly had forgotten it until you mentioned it. Yeah. One of those things. It would be so awesome if I could remember, like, pleasant memories. Instead of, like, the one time I said something really rude and awful to someone I haven't actually seen or spoken to in decades. But alas. If you fall on one of these cloud levels, they should put you on the ground maps. Now that's sick. Now that's some true sicko shit. It would be annoying, but it would be funny. That's the kind of thing that I think like a Kaizo Mario, not even a Kaizo Mario 3, just like a kind of hard Mario 3, a somewhat mean streak Mario 3 ROM hack should do. Wow! Star in the sky! All stars! Guys, I got all stars in my level end slot card thingy. Isn't that wonderful? And a bird. And my reward is a sup. I sup on naught but lup of lean. A beautiful star. Now, dare I get to the end of this whole ordeal with the Tanuki suit intact and thus get some of the rare, unique, bespoke dialogue from the king that you get when you wear one of the 3 suits. They are Bowser's. Well, I assume they are Bowser's or the Koopa Kids. Whose airships are these? Bowser's? Bro, do we got a character from like the Mario movie 2022 in our chat room? Oh, okay. Thank you for... Wait. So you mean it should be sung like, a beautiful star? I don't think that's the tune that plays when you get all 3 of the same, right, though? Yeah, Bowser lets his non-children joyride them for fun, and thus havoc ensues. Across the whole kingdom of Mushroom. And by the way, a letter from the one and only Princess Toadstool. Peach, be careful in the ice world. Oh, so, a beautiful star? Something like that? And by the way, a jewel is enclosed that will help protect us. That percussion really evokes the DPCM of the NES. Yeah, we all come to life when warmed, I think. Spring is springing. Bowser's non-children are making ill-advised TikToks of them endangering themselves and others with these airships. I also like Yippee Yahoo, 5 up for you. Guys, it's so fun to sing. It's fun to sing lyrics to your favorite video game music. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're at. It's just an enjoyable habit to form that everybody loves and enjoys. Uh, Roy Koopa apology video. Uh... Roy Koopa did what? Alright. Ice World. Ice World, I think I'm gonna need to take another break before I try and wrestle with Ice World. I didn't think we would get all the way to Ice World today, honestly. But let's give it a shot after a little bit of a melon bread break. So, you know, get up, stretchy, wiggle around. If the Koopa kids are not Bowser's children, then that means there are like 7 other Bowser-like Koopa nobility figures. Yeah, we gotta... The Mushroom Kingdom Warring States period is not going to be pretty. Alright, melon bread time. Wow. Lively chat. All about Bowser's... All about the political machinations of the Mushroom Kingdom. Of the Bowser Kingdom? The Koopa lineage, etc. We love it. By the way, Patooey. Arrival of Patooey. Now this guy... How can we describe him? He's basically awesome. Yeah, this game really does have the sauce, doesn't it? Compared to World. And I like World, but yeah. The Goombas are red from the cold. Sometimes a good video game is simply correctly good. It's simply good. No. Wow, we took their hammer from them. We are sick. We are absolutely nasty. Ice World. Ice World, if memory serves, is where this game really starts to become a little bit evil. I want to say there's like 11 levels, not counting castles, just 11 like normal levels. It's a big one. Mario was a carpenter, my weird Neotrad essay about when Mario got the Hammer Brothers hammer. Congratulations on your weird Neotrad essay. Ah! I ain't reading all that. But I'm happy for you or sorry, or whatever it is. The Rob Lowe type situation. Now you've completely lost me. Now I'm completely adrift. Yo! We finally got one of these sons of a gun. Who's the guy who hosts Dirty Jobs? I don't think it's Rob Lowe. I think Rob Lowe is the handsome actor who was part of the Brat Pack and went on to star in The West Wing, Parks and Recreation, as well as a few other things. Micro. There we go. Micro. The only micro I want to hear about is micro computers. That's right. I'm talking Commodore 64. I'm talking ZX Spectrum. Maybe more. Yes, there is Dizzy. Dizzy spotted. Oh, this level's fucked up. Oh, this one's twisted. They made fucked up an evil one. They made a fucked up and evil and twisted sickening one. For a sicko. Like myself. Are you without sound? Is anybody else without sound? You might be the only one without sound. Might have to refresh your stream. I guess you can't hear me if you don't have sound. Okay, I figured it was just you, because it would be strange if it was everybody and everybody was just like everybody's hearing the beautiful sounds of the Super Nintendo, and of course my world famous voice. Together, it's quite the intoxicating combination, don't you think? Oh my fucking god! I got scared! I can't live in fear anymore. This is no way for a Mario to live. Is it really a life? Wow, that kills them both. How delightful. Okay, after that first section, it wasn't so bad. Mario, you have to grasp life by the fluffy ringtail. I fucked up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine! For some reason, I got it in my head that if I bonked him with the Tanuki statue, he would die instantly. But that didn't happen. Still, Tanuki Soup got us through the level, so thank you. Bam Bam flying. Flip over any two cards and see. No, you guys are mixing it up. He has to grab Bowser by the fluffy ringed tail. And then throw him into anywhere from 1 to 3 spiked bombs. You know? Oh boy. Oh, I'm just completely... My brain just short-circuited there. Bum 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 bum. Bombs are dangerous enough without the spikes. Some sicko, one of history's most depraved engineers, said, we can put spikes on this thing, and it'll kill or maim even more. And they said, get this guy a promotion. Get this guy on the horn with King Koopa himself. Ow. Buy me some time. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-bow. Okay, we collected a mushroom. No problem. Here... come on. There we go. The way those particular propeller thingies work is so finicky and funny. Whoa! Hey! Hey, we got the ship? Is this... I don't think this is like the rarest of the rare ships, but it's a pretty rare one, if memory serves. Treasure. And it's Coins World. It's World of Freaking Coins. Oh, now that you've learned some kanji, you see that it says treasure. Interesting. Likely thing for a ship with coins aplenty to say. Funny secret. I've gotten this a couple of times in my life. I forget, it's like you have to have a very specific amount of digits in your score to get this to appear on the map. I forget exactly what the conditions are. It's just like an InPEC, folks. And then what's in here? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. They hit me with the cloud! Let's try a level before we spend all of our suits. Although this does kind of seem like it's gonna be worth... Oh, it's this level. Coins, I assume, get you score, and 100 gets you lives. Beyond that, no. They're... Object to collect. Object for Mario. This is kind of a funny little Mario Maker puzzle level. It loops forever, but at the end there's a leap for you, so you can fly. There's also a few other spots where a leap can exist for you. We have to fly up one of these holes while carrying one of these bricks. Fuck you! This guy... This Buzzy B.O. bastard has gone and nicked me power up. We have to hold an object and then fly. Which is a tall order. Especially because this guy's gonna try to kill us. There we go. There are other of the famous cube for us to collect. The way, is it up here? No, not quite. Also, there is a time limit on... Up here that we want to go? No. Where's a Mario meant to go? Where? Oh, probably here. Okay. Alright, okay, hold on. Sir, man... Oh, we can go backwards at the pipe. For some reason, I assumed that this pipe was a one-way sort of situation. Why I assumed such a foolish assumption? Unclear. Oh, you know, I think we can also do it with this, can't we? No. Okay. God, all of my props turning to dust in my hands. The biggest threat in this level is running out of time. One day I will fly. Hurry not. For I will fly. Oh, you're back. I mean, geez, it's really... No, we can get away with... We can get away with the Koopa shell. I don't think we have to make it... I don't think it has to be a blue block. And frankly, it's a little weird that I'm insisting that it must be. Ugh! It's weirdly strict. I will say, I prefer Mario World flying to the mashing style of flying. Okay, we did it. We did it. Hey, gosh. Come on, Mario. Come on. Come on, this way. A beautiful star. A beautiful star. We have done it. Another Hammer Brothers suit for little old me. Oh, you shouldn't have. Wait. What do you mean? Oh. I'm not a beautiful star. We may have to consult the VODs to determine the exact cadence of A Beautiful Star, Fire Mountain's chart-topping hit. Because I thought it was, oh yeah, Spike is here, by the way. Da-da-da. Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes. That is the one that plays when you get three of a kind, and it's a beautiful star. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I thought it. I couldn't remember it in the moment. I couldn't recall it in the instant, but I knew it was different from the, you know, Castle Complete Wand Collected jingle. But that one would have been way too long for a beautiful star. A beautiful star. I'm feeling like a beautiful star lately. The way I 5-up. Do we like the single pixel of water? The single pixel gap between the water and the pipes, where you can see the scrolling background. I'm a fan, personally. I think it's great. Oh, this motherfucker. These no good rubble makers. They've really gone and done it to me this time. Oof, big one. Long one. Po-po-po-po. Po-po-po-po-po. Po-po-po-po. Po-po-po-po-po. La la la. What if Mario was real? Don't worry, Mario isn't real. They made him up. He's pure fiction. Oh, this is a fucked up level. This is a long level of crazy Cheep Cheeps that are all over the place. Hey, careful where you swim, or else you might be that Cheep Cheep's next lunch. Now we're the Hammer Brother. It's us. I've never really noticed how weird the momentum on these hammers are. If Mario was real... I mean, thank goodness we don't live in such a nightmare. It's bad enough. It's bad enough children look up to this ruffian as some kind of hero. If he were real, gosh. Well, I dread the future. Okay, Spike simply chilling. Spike simply said, none of my business. Yeah. A beautiful star. Okay, it's not 3 of a kind, it's just 3, I think. I think maybe you get the big fancy jingle if you get all 3 of a kind. I don't know. Either way, it is a beautiful star. A beautiful star. Live up the pictures and the good. Cool mushroom. Now 7. It's donuts. It's donuts. Hey. Hey! Hey, come on. Come on. Mario, jump. Oh, this is another level I remember spending a lot of time on. A very weird little auto-scroller. Filled with those funny, fiery, floaty guys. And they are funny. I'm laughing already. Ba ba ba. No! I ducked out of fear, but it didn't save me. Isn't that the saddest story you ever heard? Wow. Great news. Bum 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 bum. Flip over any two cards and see if they match. Miss twice. Alright. Another dang fortress. Oh, the boo's so shyful. The bashful little boo. Oh, bo. Oh, bo. Woohoo! No! It's so sad when Mario loses his tail and ears. It means your Mario can't even keep his balance anymore. And onward. To World 8? Wait. This place is positively verdant. The rolling, rollicking hills here in the ice world? Is spring finally springing? I flicked my flower and lit my cigarette. I hated World 6. The wind was cold, and nobody would look you in the eye here. You couldn't even trust the ground on which you stood. It was like it was made of donuts, falling, forever. I flipped up the hood of my Tanuki suit. Bam Bam was here somewhere, and I was gonna find him. That's what would happen if Kyle Hyde went to World 6 of Mario 3. Bam Bam. I know you're out there. I knew that shot couldn't kill you, because it takes more than one shot. 9 and 10. This is the world that really does just keep on keeping going, doesn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Chain of bloopers with the bullet pattern. Ah! They're evolving and growing. Also a big fish that spits out a tiny fish. This ice world has to be stopped. It's not tenable for it to go on like this. Ta-da! Ha-ha! And sure enough, mystery solved. 3 of a kind is the bum 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 bum. Let the record show. Your Honor, I would like you to acknowledge the record. That shows, without a shadow of a doubt, that there is a beautiful star shining brightly at the end of various levels. Oh, this is twisted. I'm being punished for my awesome powers. Nintendo, what are you thinking? I'm the nicest Mario in the world. I really... You gotta give it up for the Mario kicking sprite in this game. Look at him go. It's almost, dare I say it, shades of Jelly Boy in there. Ooh, that was scary, Mario. Yeah, it's casual for him. It's effortless. He makes this shit look easy. Oh, it's the Mario 2 finale. Conveyor belts. How lovely and wonderful. Here they are. Oops. Womp womp. Womp swamp. What? I see. Sometimes the only winning move is not to play. It's a bit Toe Jam and Earl, yeah. It's just a touch Toe Jam and Earl. It stays just on model enough that it kinda, you know, it goes by without a hitch, but you look closely and you're like, that's interesting. That is an interesting way to render a kicking Mario. Cool Goomba wall imprint. Absolutely. They've got, if nothing else, they've got stylish decor. Yeah, sometimes you just go for it. Oh, yes, 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 of course. And a big leap. Boom! Now to just get this guy. Yeah! It's that easy. Boom, boom. I'm awfully sick of fighting you, I gotta admit. Flip over. Flip. Oh, there isn't an 11th level. It's only 10. I really Could have sworn that there were 11. Oh, fuck, he's awesome! Oh, it's incredible. The king has been transformed. Please destroy the wand so he can stay this way forever and rule with the almighty wisdom that only Monty Mole possesses. Some kind of monted mole. You've gone ahead and monted your mole. Well, I suppose that's cute. Now these are some fucked up devices. The window to jump off of those is really, really tight and demanding. Boom, boom, ba 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 boom. I'm not a fan of all the auto-scrollers in this level, but I said it last time. I'll say it again this time. I love an airship. I fuck with the airships. Big time. Big style. Oh, the ball. Oh, your ball. Your dreadful ball. Ball bounced. No. Well, we didn't get the jump frame for Mario collecting the wand, but that's okay. We still defeated the perilous Ice World. And now we can unmount your mole. Whoa, awesome guy. Never mind, he is actually pretty cool. He's actually a little bit swaggy. Mario voice. Air to the ship, baby! Wahoo! I am well. Please retrieve the magic whistle hidden in the darkness at the end of the third world. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Kind of a thinking hand. I'm here to airship and chew bubblegum. Wahoo! And then we get this hard blues for Pipe's World, for Maze of Pipe. But I think that's going to be the end of today's stream. I think we'll save Pipe's World and Bowser's World for next week. If Miracle of Miracles, we clear it really, really fast, like under 2 hours, I don't know, I'll do something else. Bit of UFO 50 never hurt anybody. Maybe something else as well, I don't know. But I bet that it will actually be a tough nut to crack, those last couple worlds. Especially once we're back down to 5 lives. Because remember, you die and then you go back to the start of the world. So it's not going to be a tall order. We do still have our inventory, which is nice. But it won't necessarily be for free. Goodbye, Mario. And hello, outro! Hey, more Mario to take us out. Why not? Now, let's see. Thank you all for hanging out with little old me. Much appreciated. I will send you over to a certain Fire Mountain, who was just in this very chat room. A Fire Mountain stream, you know? Fire Mountain is playing world-renowned video game Mark Flint's Fire Rock, starring Mark Flint. Should be a fun one. Should be a great one. Game I've been curious about for a while. Game that seems a little bit awesome. Yeah. We all love and respect Fire Mountain in this chat room. She's got a little Fangy. She's pink, she's hot, she's girl power. You know. Anyways, that'll be fun. For my part, Friday night, Lucien's Quest. Sunday afternoon, Class of 98 Challenge resumes, down to 6 games. Very exciting. And then next Tuesday, we will clear Mario 3. What will come after Mario All-Stars, I wonder? I don't know. Think about it. Take a while to guess if you dare, if you're brave. But until then, I will say thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Much appreciated to have your company on a silly Tuesday evening. And yeah, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you on the other side when Friday comes. And in the meantime, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye. Good night.